Large cities always have areas that may not be perfectly safe, especially for travelers who may not be familiar with the area. The same is true with China, where cities tend to be extremely large. Even given that, the cities themselves tend to be very safe, particularly in the tourist areas. The government has worked on developing urban areas and modernizing the country. In most cities, pickpocketing is the most prevalent crime. However, let's take a look on 8 most dangerous cities in China. Number 8. Luzhou. Purchasing guns in China is difficult, but there have been experiences where explosives were used in the commission of crimes. A prime example occurred in 2015 when a series of explosives were detonated. This event injured 51 individuals and left 7 people dead. CNN covered this event where it was discovered that a person used couriers to send letter bombs to a variety of institutions ranging from hospitals to public entities. While this may be a single event, it demonstrates the rise of hostility and danger in the city. Murder, theft, rape, and assaults often occur in the area. Also, many report feeling tension from the police rather than a sense of security. Number 7. Shenzhen. Located in Guangdong province, the city has a population of 17.5 million. It is well known as a worldwide technology hub. In its fast-paced economy, there is still the issue of crime. Like many other Chinese cities, that includes pickpocketing and crimes of opportunity. Keep your personal items close to you and watch any packages that you have, particularly in tourist or other crowded areas. It is not uncommon for bags to be snatched. Many also recommend using the metro system over taxis. While the focus may be on tourist areas, locals also take measures to keep themselves safe from crime. This often means not going out after 8 p.m. For locals, this can make having time for recreation limited. Number 6. Yant County. About 851,000 people live in this western area, predominantly Uyghur people with a small amount of Han Chinese. The Uyghur people have long fought for independence from the Chinese government. This has led to what could be considered terrorist attacks from separatist groups. While this struggle has gone on for a number of years, it is increasingly violent. Attacks include organized shootings and explosions. This makes it a place that travelers should not visit for safety reasons. Many people are drawn to the area for its location on the Silk Road, but considerations should be made before taking trips into this area. Number 5. Guangzhou. With a population of 17 million people, some consider this city to be one of the most dangerous. Originally known as Canton, this southern China city is a major trading hub. It has a rich cultural history. Large cities often have crime problems, but this large city does have an issue with currency, shopping, and taxi scams, particularly around tourist areas and hotels. About 30,000 incidents are reported each year. This is the result of wide poverty in slum areas, although the city is on the road to becoming much more prosperous, alleviating some of these problems. Many migrants and farmers were drawn to the area with the promise of work and found little. The government has taken steps to lower poverty rates and increase employment opportunities, which are beginning to turn things around. Number 4. Shanghai. Shanghai is a popular destination for tourists and business travelers. As a modern, cosmopolitan city, it is dramatically different from many other Chinese cities. This is the result of its beginning as a hub for business and the financial sector. Aside from this, visitors will also be treated to many historic sites and lively nightlife. However, visitors need to be aware of the potential for petty theft. Pickpocketing is prevalent, but so are petty crimes of opportunity. This means that visitors need to be aware of their surroundings and keep an eye on their personal items, such as wallets and purses, as well as purchases. Number 3. Beijing. As the capital of China, there are so many things to explore and experience in Beijing. With 22 million people, most are of Han or Manchu descent. With such a large population, many of the tourist areas such as Tiananmen Square put people at risk for petty theft and pickpocketing. Many will also run scams, particularly in tourist areas. Number 2. Wuhan. As a city that is known for its cultural offerings and its history, many people avoid the city for its connection with the COVID-19 pandemic. Before traveling to this city, be sure to check the status of the city and any considerations that you need to protect your health before you travel. While the crime rate is pretty low in Wuhan, crime has increased in the last 3 years. Most crimes include having items stolen and corruption. Even drug dealing, violent assaults, and attacks on people are not that high. It's most important important to protect your health when traveling and use common sense to protect your personal items. Number 1. Chongqing. Chongqing into a very vibrant trading center early in its history. With a population of 35 million people, the city sprawls over 38,000 miles. Compared to other cities, it has a high crime rate. Most crimes are the result of poverty, so they include burglary, theft, and pickpockets. While it is a beautiful modern city, it's important to watch any belongings. If necessary, use available lockers and be careful walking at night or in crowded areas.